Hello everyone, my name is Brian from East River Pilates. Welcome to Trainer of the Month Club with Well+Good. Today we'll be doing a standing glute series to increase your coordination and balance and get those glutes to fire to support the hips and low back as you go through your daily life. Blessed. We're gonna go ahead and get started facing any direction on your mat. Feet slightly outer hip distance. Just take those hands to the hips or wherever's comfy for you. And you're taking a nice deep inhale to grow the spine all the way up and then bend the knees down and come into a nice squat. Now, hold this squat for just a little second. Make sure here that those feet are going like railroad tracks parallel to the edges of your mat, that the knees are tracking over the third toes right down the middle to balance out inner and outer thigh, and that you can take the toes off of your mat so that we're not forward in the quads, but back in the heels to really get those glutes. We're gonna take a deep exhale, press to standing, inhale, bend, and just keep on going at a pace that you love and fits you. Nice. You can stay a little bit extra down there if you're like, ooh, I really want to practice getting those glutes to fire and feel it a little deeper. Or you can really just take it at a little bit less, a little leisurely pace, and think of it less as a glute burn and more as just, a little stretch for your knees. Nice. We're just gonna take this about 2 more times, really finding how we can start to get a little bit lower. Nice, to come all the way down into that squat, hold that squat. You're actually gonna come into a nice flat back position here and you're gonna feel a little bit more work in the legs. We wanna see if we can lower the chest a little closer to the thighs, pull the ribs up, start to find a little wrap of that transverse abdominis, deepest abdominal that wraps around us like a corset. We're gonna inhale, lower those hips 1 inch, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Nice. Now, if you're like, what's a flat back, Brian? It's literally just making your back flat. I know, super, super unpredictable with that. We're gonna really try and keep like you can eat dinner off of your spine. So if there was a plate of your favorite 5-course meal right from head to tail, it would stay nice and balanced. Good. You're gonna come into this squat, hold this squat, grow through the spine. So we're still working our longest spine and a little bit of postural work. And you're gonna reach the arms up overhead, biceps frame the ears, and then reach the fingertips back and find that nice opening of the collarbones. Keep the opening of the collarbones as you go forward and return. Nice. If you've started to lift away from the thighs, see if you can get a little bit lower. Nice. You should start to feel a little heat by now. I know, we're getting juicy. Beautiful. Finding a little bit of that tricep engagement as you pull back and a little lat engagement down the sides of the waist. We go for 2. Yes. And 1. Reach those arms all the way overhead. If this is uncomfortable for you, take the hands back to the hips. We lower 1 inch, we lift 1 inch and lift for 5. Good. 4, hello thighs. 3, long neck. 2, 1, press all the way up, soften those knees, take a nice forward fold here, feel free. Maybe take a little bend of those knees, let those hips move. Maybe find just like a little fold over with a good shake of the head, yes and no. Whatever makes your heart sing and your spine, neck, and hamstrings release. Beautiful wherever you are in this. We're gonna bend those knees, roll all the way up to standing, and we're gonna get going. So we're gonna find ourselves at the top of your mat. You're gonna take the hands to the hips to start, and you're gonna lift the right foot. We're gonna inhale, step this right leg back. Now you're in your left heel. We wanna stay in your left heel. As you exhale, come all the way back up and inhale, step on back. Nice. The temptation here is going to be to shift our weight back and forward. We wanna start to eliminate that so that you can really keep this all in that left heel, feeling that heel to glute connection. Beautiful. We do this 2 more times, really finding that length through the spine. Last one, to step all the way back. Find your weight in that left heel here. Really see if you can get a long lunge and feel that plug of the right heel back and lengthen through the top of the head. Interlace the fingertips at the back of the head here. Pull the ribs in. We add a twist, a literal twist. Nice. And return center. Find how you can keep those hips as square as possible here. Nice. it will be challenging for our balance to move the chest without moving those hips. If you start to lose your balance, no biggie. That's what the challenge is there for. 2 more times, nice. Coming center, we inhale back into that left heel. Are you ready for liftoff? Exhale, pull the right leg all the way up into tabletop. Inhale, weight in the left heel, press it back. Exhale and lift. Inhale and reach, nice. Really making it juicy. Now, if you're like, this is cute, Brian, but I don't know if I'm quite ready or in the mood for this much of a balance challenge, you can simply just take this a little lower. So maybe it's just a little hover. That's okay, we love that. Nice. We're gonna have about 3 more here. Really sinking into that left heel. 2, nice, keep those ribs in. 1, here's where it gets really fun. You're gonna lift this leg in a tabletop, twist to the outside of the right hip. Oh, here's where it gets a little spooky. Twist to the outside of the left hip. Nice, beautiful. This is actually some of my favorite work to do because what we're doing is mirroring a little bit more motions at a slightly bigger scale of what we do in our daily life. Very rarely are we actually on 2 legs in our daily life. We're almost always on 1. Good, walking 1 foot to the other, going up steps, etc. And we twist all the time. Ooh, that was fun. Last one, she almost got me. Hung on though in that last minute. Find that lift, inhale, come center, step the right foot back, pivot to the side of your mat and sink into that same leg. I know, this is where we go a little bit deeper in that left glute. Step that right foot all the way in. We want to keep that knee right over that heel, knee tracking over second and third toe as you step out and step in. Step out and step in. Nice. Same rules apply here. Even through the size of the waist, making sure that that left knee and that left heel are nice and connected. You're gonna start to feel this in your outer glute med a little bit more than you did in that lunge. Nice. Stepping this right leg out. Inhale, on an exhale, lift the right leg up and lower. Ooh, yep, this is when she's gonna start singing too, yeah. I always feel any kind of side work like this very strongly. I'm not the most resilient in these exercises, so if you're like, oh my God, Brian, I'm right there with you. 2 and 1, nice. Right leg lowers down, this is where it gets fun. We inhale, step the right leg behind us, find that nice sweep, and then reach that right leg all the way back. Good. Big old curtsy and return. How's that left glute doing? She's like, wow, living my best life. Never have I ever been more alive. Beautiful. We go for 3. Really find that nice sink. 2, nice. 1, all the way up. Find those hands back behind the head. Pull that right knee up and reach it out. Sweep it all the way back. Find that right leg up. Pull in. If you want to add that twist, go for it. It's just there for that little extra challenge. Good. Woo! Now we're cooking. Beautiful. Working all different forms of movement here. Nice. We go for about 4 more. Really find if you're doing that twist, that you're moving those ribs, but keeping the hips as square as possible. Nice. 2. Oh, beautiful. Last one. We love it. Pull it all the way up. Step it all the way out. Find those hands on those hips. Shift into that right leg. If you're like, are we really going to the other side? Yes, we are. Step that in and step it out. Beautiful. Again, we're on our other leg now. So your left hip has a little bit of relief, but whenever we work our glutes in a side situation, we're always working both at the same time. So you might feel like you're actually a little bit more fatigued on this side. That's okay. It's not that you're weaker, it's just been working. You're gonna inhale and an exhale, lift the left leg up, lower, lift and lower. As you do this, keep checking that your right knee is still over the heel and not forward over those toes. This is where you're gonna feel a little like, oh my goodness, I already am burning. Nice, 2, 1. We lower this down, sweep it back, hello curtsy, and return. Good, nice. This one's a little nice because you get to like take a little breather with the back foot. Beautiful. If you want to really challenge yourself, see if you can really keep weight out of this back foot as you go down. Nice. 3, I know some of us are like, yeah, I could really use that extra challenge. 2, nice. 1, we go ahead, step this out. Hands come back behind the head. We take that curtsy, we take it out, we twist, we return. Nice. Back, out, and twist, return. Nice. Yes. We find all juicy parts of that. Good. We do 5 more, trying to keep the sides of the waist as long as possible. Beautiful. And 3, nice. And 2, love it. Last 1, all the way out, lift, tap it down. Who's excited? Other side, hands to hips. Find our weight in that right heel. Tap the left foot in, tap that left foot out. Tap that left foot in, tap that left foot out. Nice. Really trying to keep this as still as possible. Beautiful. Love it. 4, maybe add that little lift. 3, nice. 2, all the way out. Find that right knee over that heel. Energy through that left heel. Lengthen through the top of the head. Interlace the fingers. We twist. We return. Nice. Twist and return. Keep the ribs really knitting in. Maybe sink a little bit lower in this lunge if you're feeling a little spicy. Yeah, take risks, everyone. If not in your Pilates class, where? Good, we go for 3 to 2 more. Let's do 2, love a good 2. Last one, all the way up. Inhale into that right heel. On an exhale, lift all the way. Knee comes in line with hip. We reach it back out. Exhale and lift. Inhale and reach. Nice. Yes. Who doesn't love a good deep lunge? Maybe you right now. Just kidding. I know we're all like rejoicing on the inside. Beautiful. This is gonna help us find activation in our glutes when we're walking, going up the steps, running down the street, wherever we need. 2 more. Nice. Whenever we walk without engaging our glutes, it does go into our low back. So this is helping us keep work out of our low back. Add that twist. Beautiful. And twist. And reach. And reach. Nice. Love it. Keep those ribs knitting in. Good. Long back of spine. We're halfway done. We go for 3. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Inhale. On an exhale, step this left foot down, soften those knees, come back into that forward fold. Maybe widen your stance if that gives you a little bit of extra relief, and hang. Nice. We go ahead, take a good shake of the head, yes. A good shake of the head, no. Bend those knees, roll up through the spine. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining. Again, my name is Brian from East River Pilates. This has been Trainer of the Month Club. I'll be here all month long giving you a little Pilates magic as we go. If you liked this video, feel free, press subscribe. Thank you so much and see you soon.